Today I'm coming with authenticity. Authenticity, you being your true authentic self, is something you don't see from a lot of people these days. You know, everybody claim that they are their authentic self. But if you look around the corner, you see somebody just like them doing the same thing that they're doing, trying to be just like someone else. And sure enough, there are billions of people, and a lot of people's styles will like clash, coexist, I guess, wear the same things or what have you. But I'm not meaning that. I mean, everybody has something to them that nobody else has. Their je ne sais quoi, their essence that makes them truly themselves. And sometimes they have a little physical things too, but most of the time it's what's them that makes them truly them that nobody else has. You know? And to be that true person, it should be easy because you can't duplicate yourself in that matter. You just be who you are, what you're thinking at that moment, what you're feeling at that time, whatever it may be. Or how you feel like you want to wear your hair, or how you feel like what type of clothes you want to put on. I guess you can say in this type of culture, if it's not offending, I don't want to say offending somebody else because what doesn't offend somebody else may offend somebody else because you can't make everybody happy. So that's why I say when you be your true authentic self. If somebody else don't like it, they ain't gotta look. You know what I mean? So I guess so, yeah. So yeah, your true authentic self. So if you feel like put it on, be you, you know, do you. But just know everything has consequences. So, but anyway, what I'm saying is, get off of that. Authenticity. Being yourself. Not being who what your parents said you are. Like your parents may say, oh, you have to go and be a doctor because this is where you're going to make some money. Or your grandpappy was a doctor, your uncle was a doctor, this, that, doctor, so you got to be one too. No, if you want to be, shoot, a basketball player or shoot, digging in a garden, whatever it may be, whatever floats your boat is what you go do. Because in the end, it's your life. So at the end, you want to be happy. You want to be as light as a feather. Because if you don't do what you want to do, that's to your soul, being true authenticity to yourself, then you'll be angry, mad, because you're living a life for somebody else and not living your own. So you take it out on the people around you. Ain't that something? When you the one have the choice. Everybody got choices. Everybody got choices. So that's the choice that you chose. So you chose to live your life with somebody else because you're going with what your mom wants you to do, or what your sister wants you to do, your older sister, younger sister, whoever, girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever the case may be. Somebody other than yourself. Some from what you feel that feels good to you. You know? Because that's what your intuition is telling you. Because it feels good to you, that means your soul is happy. You know, when I say feels good to you, I mean on the inside. I don't mean on the outside. I hope you can understand what I mean. But feels good to your soul on the inside. Make you jump for joy on the inside. If you ain't never felt that feeling, then you need to go and heal some more stuff about yourself. You know, go back and see why you ain't never felt that feeling. Because that means you're not happy already. So that's what I'm saying. So when you live in your true authentic self, you're happy. You're free. You know, free to be. And if you divinely got it, what would Jesus do, like type thing? Then you know that God got you all the time. You don't ever worry. So you tremendously free. You know? But we don't look at it like that. We so busy trying to watch TV, so we always have interferences. We never get to sit by ourselves. So how do we know ourselves if we never sit and be with ourselves, because we can be our own best friend. Because if we love ourselves by being our own best friend, if you're your own best friend, you ain't gonna treat yourself dirty. You're gonna try to be good to yourself because you love yourself. If you treat yourself like I'm your, like me, because I'm a girl, a woman, whatever you want to say. If I treat myself like I'm my girlfriend or my boyfriend, or however you want to say, and truly why he's saying we got masculine and feminine in both of us, but you know, treat myself how I would treat my man or something, I guess. That's not the right thing to say either, because I treat my man differently, but love him like I love myself, basically is what I'm saying, because I love myself. And if I love myself, then that means I can love somebody else, because if I don't love myself, then how I'm going to love somebody else? I'm going to be always projecting, because there's something about you that I'm not liking, because I don't love myself all the way. And that's the truth, y'all. You know, if you don't love yourself all the way, how can you be happy with somebody else? Because there's something about yourself that's making you insecure. So you don't get to be your true, authentic self, because you don't like whatever it is that you don't like about yourself, instead of embracing it or changing it, you know, or trying to figure out why it is that you do what you do, so that you can live in your truth, you know. And by doing that, it makes you become a better person, and you in turn help somebody else by telling them how to help them live in their truth. Because when you live in your truth, you are free. You wake up every morning happy to just be, happy to take that breath when you wake up. Because what they say, sleeping is the closest thing to death or something like that anyway. But you were able to make it, because some people don't wake up in the morning. Some people don't make it through the day. But you did that, and you got able to wake up the next day and start again and do it again, you know. So it's a blessing. But you got to live in your truth, so it made it all worth it, made it happy. Oh, happy day, you know what I'm saying. Anyway, try to live in your truth, no matter what nobody say. And what Cat Williams say, if you don't have no haters, then you ain't doing something right. To live in your truth is to do something right, because you the one who live in your life, and you're the one making yourself happy. Because when you happy, you can be happy with everybody else, regardless of what they do and what they saying. You ain't gonna even sweat it, because you too busy trying to be happy in your own zone. You know, it ain't like you put people out or brush people off. You know, you just don't care. You know, as long as they stay over there and don't rush up on you, you good. You can do whatever. You can hate on the outside of the club. You know what I'm saying? What is that, a Chris Brown thing? Hate on the outside of the club and talk and say whatever you want to. But the moment you step, be prepared for it, because I'm not messing with you. So my God got you. So when you step to me, because I ain't messing with you, I'm chilling. I'm trying to do my purpose, what God put me here for, living in my truth. So the moment you step, be prepared for the consequences, because I don't mess with nobody, so you shouldn't mess with me. And I know the reason why I don't mess with nobody, but if you mess with me, you're going to see the reason why I don't mess with nobody. You see what I'm saying? Anyway, wait. That's that type of thing be coming out. You're like, hey, I'm all nice and sweet, but don't let it fool you, you know what I mean? Because I love love. Oh, I love love. But if that devil energy come around, he will be dealt with. All right? No. Okay, God is good all the time, y'all. For real. And I do love him, and he protects me. So I don't never have to fight no battles like that, because vengeance is mine, said the Lord. And I do turn the other cheek, but I ain't going to let you hit me to make me turn the other cheek. Now, you feel me? Okay. Just as long as we understand what I'm talking about. Yes, I turn the other cheek. I let you say whatever the hell you want to, as long as you over there saying it. You know what I mean? And that's what most people say, it is from the outside. You know what I'm saying? Because they ain't going to say it in your face. Because most of the time, those people are cowards. Because when you live in your truth, they know you ain't playing. You know? So they know they ain't going to mess with you like that. And especially if they know you're a child of God. They damn sure ain't. The devil sure know. So he ain't going to come at you like that. No. So you ain't got to worry about nothing. You just continue to keep on pressing on, praying, living in your truth, thanking God every day for the present, and living in the present day, not thinking about yesterday, because yesterday is gone. Not trying to go for tomorrow because you might not even make it past the next minute. But just living for right now in your truth, your true, authentic self. Because there's only one of you. No matter how many people, you may have a twin that look like you, or somebody may act like you, or somebody may be built like you. But truth be told, there's only one of you. Live in your purpose. Know who you are in God. Let Him give you this prosperous life that is so much of our inheritance. But first, we have to know Him on that soul level. Being truth to yourself. True authenticity. That's all that matters. Love God. Because in Him, devil energy, you fight that battle back and forth. Devil on one shoulder, angel. But you know what God say. And what would Jesus do? What the source God Almighty say do. You know? So, there you go. Love you till the next time. Good story. But live in your truth. Because I'm telling you, you will appreciate it and you will love it. Because I love it here. Bye.